I would say my brothers. I think all 5 of us, if we could be like a Power Ranger and turn into a Megazord, we'd make the perfect person.
What?
All 5, like the Megazord, where all the Power Rangers come
so
together.
weird. So which part of the body would you be?
I would obviously be the asshole. Obviously.
I don't think the Megazord has that. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Brotherly Love podcast.
Wait,
Kaylee's face.
don't get us
We did not decide on that name.
That's not it.
Wait, isn't that what the Kelsey Brothers is called?
No, it's
that's
New Heights.
Oh, New Heights.
I just thought
I
I'd
almost said higher
we got.
brothers.
Oh, that's
Higher
actually
brother.
a fire podcast name.
We also get strikes for that.
Yeah.
one.
Anyways, I thought I'd throw that in, see what it sounded like, and
Higher brothers.
we could be
How
Hiya
did it
brothers.
how did it make you feel though?
Brotherly love.
Yeah, when it like
Yeah, did that make you feel inspired?
Welcome to the Brotherly
like
Love
this on my
podcast.
leg.
Now. All right, we're starting a new segment today. It's called Spill the Tea. Quinn was sitting in the Ross checkout line,
dress for less.
and he was looking for the cologne and then the gummy bears, and then he saw Spill the Tea, a new game. And what this is, there's a variety of prompts, questions, I believe, that are supposed to kind of challenge conversation, open your perspectives. And so the brotherly sisters over here. No, that still doesn't sound right.
That definitely is. The they then over here.
The sister wives over here.
Oh,
Just kidding. We have Bethany, Rachel, and Kaylee. They have selected a few of the prompts to ask us. What they'll do is they'll step up to the plate, ask the question, and then we'll spend time responding to the
He'll step up
prompt.
all the way to the mic.
So
all
who's
the way.
first?
Right here to Quinn's mic.
Kaylee's first.
What is the most important quality in a romantic partner?
Wow.
You guys would choose that one.
And
What is it?
Since your wife asked the question, Chase, start us off.
You guys seen the sports videos where they say left hand for right hand for?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't even remember what the response
I don't
was,
know
but-
what
You
that
never
is.
seen that?
What is the most important quality
Dude,
in a
why
romantic
you are
partner?
stalling? Like,
I'm
so
trying to
bad
just
right now.
answer the question.
There's just so
Answer the
much that I
question.
enjoy in a romantic
Well, there's
partner.
only one thing though, the most important.
Okay.
Just pick the top of the pile. Actually, keep stalling because I gotta.
I know
nail
you guys are all
the-
trying to think about it.
Yeah, that's hard.
The most important is it most important quality or most important
It
quality?
is.
Wait. What did you say?
Just name any of Kaylee's qualities. Come on.
What would you say?
Honestly, for me, it would have to be. I don't know. There's so something that I've really valued in my romantic partner, which is Kaylee, who just answered the question. Oh, sorry, asked the question. Is just the ability to forgive, because I feel like I either miscommunicate, make mistakes. There's like a whole list of things that can go wrong, and I feel like in a romantic relationship that can be easily fractured if there's just two prideful people trying to make their point come across and be right. But I feel like something that Kaylee does really well is she has the ability to be forgiving. So
She laughs on the side.
I like her butt too.
You like it. It's not most important, but you like it.
Sorry, I love it.
Was
Oh,
that the-
love it.
Anyways, moving
think
on.
that was
Moving
next.
on. Moving on.
Next.
Quinn, go ahead.
Quinn, what is the most important quality in a romantic?
You guys
partner?
are the married ones. You guys go
Okay,
first.
fine.
I
go
guess
ahead,
that's fair
Kingston.
enough.
Yeah.
Kingston.
The first word that popped into my head was compromise.
So kind of being
same.
forgiving. Yeah.
But then I think number 2 would be communication.
Comms. Gotta get the comms up.
You die in a corner because you get pushed from both sides because you don't have comms.
Because your partner's across the map. But
Looting. And you're already fully loaded, so I don't know why. Kenyon's turn.
That was obvious. I think it's pretty apparent that was obviously going to be mine. I think we mentioned multiple times on this podcast that I'm a pretty vulnerable person, and going along with that, I've made it a point, and Rachel's been amazing at it since we started having a relationship. But that we have to be open and communicating. So that's probably the most important. But since that's already said, I'd probably say trust as well. I think trust is a big thing.
Quinn.
But my first was gonna be communication. Sorry, first was gonna be communication. So
Yeah, those are all great.
They're great. You had
They're
all this
great.
time to think about it.
one romantic
I
guy.
know. I'd probably say the first thing that came to mind was probably just like, honestly, just caring for not only themselves but for me.
They have to want to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Because especially when you go through hard stuff, everyone's gonna do it. So you gotta definitely care about what, especially because in the moment it might not seem like they care because you can get heated and stuff, but through the tough times, I mean, you're gonna get through it.
Pick each other up.
All right, number 2.
Who makes you jealous?
Okay, so they said there was another card that they looked through, and it says, "Who are you jealous of and why?" But this one says, "Who makes you jealous?"
And that's what you get from the Ross checkout line.
Okay, Quinn.
Quinn, you're up.
All right. Well, honestly, I was thinking it in the other way, but I would say my brothers make me pretty jealous.
Huh?
Yeah, just because, you guys are so cool.
Because
and,
I'm 6'2" with abs and
uh,
my answer is Quinn makes me jealous.
first of all, I wish I was 6'2", and I don't have abs. Yeah, but I really do. They're great guys, all of them.
I think this should just turn into why are we jealous of our brothers? Because
I wasn't gonna say you guys. So.
Oh, okay, go
Okay,
then.
go
It's
for
your
it.
turn.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Go
kidding.
ahead.
Go, it's your turn. It's your turn.
Go
then.
ahead.
Wait, why is it my turn?
Because we went backwards.
going backwards.
Okay.
The last order.
I was totally kidding, guys. One thing I've always wanted to be able to do and to excel at is not only public speaking, but also just getting my point across in any conversation I have. And one person who does that extremely well is our father. And he makes me very jealous when I have just just a personal conversation with just me and him. And I'm trying to get my feelings or my expressions, like, I don't know. It's such a weird feeling that I have with Dad that he's always able to get everything out that he means. And then obviously we see him in different callings as a bishop or in young men's and whatnot. He's able to, or as a coach even in rugby, he's able to say exactly what needs to be said at the right time. So that's someone who makes me pretty jealous pretty often.
That's a good one. I agree with that. That makes me jealous.
That makes me jealous. I would say my brothers. I think all 5 of us, if we could be like a Power Ranger and turn into a Megazord, we'd make the perfect person.
What?
All 5, like the Megazord where all the Power Rangers
that'd be
come
a
together.
weird
So
looking person.
which part of the body would you be?
I would obviously be the asshole. Obviously.
Oh my god! I don't think the Megazord has that.
Because I couldn't be the brain because I can't do math. So
That's actually
I
a
couldn't
good
be the
topic
mouth
for another
because
time.
we'd get
What
that is
part
a
of the
good
body
topic.
could we each
our
be?
Megazord would get canceled if I was the mouth. So I'd have to be the other end. Micah's obviously the muscle.
That's
so.
pretty good. That's
But yeah,
pretty good.
I'm pretty jealous of my brothers for multiple reasons. But Chase, what you got? Damn, yeah, all this time.
I know.
Here, while you're thinking, that's another reason I'm jealous of you guys. I was the only one that wasn't like actually coached by Dad in rugby, other than some sevens tournaments. But once I got up to my senior year, I had the pleasure of getting coached by my brother, and it was awesome. Best replacement, I guess. But
Actually,
he
that-
moved on to UVU and didn't coach me.
I do remember that was an issue.
Yeah,
I
He didn't do it on purpose.
I know.
But
I'm jealous. I think I'm jealous of I think I could probably think of a way to be jealous of everybody, every single person.
Boring.
But
I feel you.
I you know what? You know who makes me
Oh,
jealous?
you make yourself jealous. That
No.
actually answers the prompt.
No,
Because you find something to be jealous of about everyone.
but I feel like I'm not very. What I'm trying to say is I'm typically not a jealous person.
Mm.
But if I were to think about it, I can think of a way to be jealous of everybody. But immediately, the first thought that just came to my mind after trying to come up with a person, right now, Molly makes me so jealous.
The infants, dude.
Yeah, just watching her sit
Infants, dude.
Bro, watching
there, the sweet
watching
babies.
those babies just get fed and then just get to chill.
Infants.
No, seriously, like
Their loving mother's arms.
yeah, just
Oh.
she gets fed
Does Molly
She
sleep on her
sleeps.
belly? Yeah.
sometimes.
Bro, when Natia falls asleep on her belly,
Does
I don't
that
think
make you
there's a-
jealous.
I don't think there's a being on earth that is sleeping deeper
Yeah.
than Natia falling asleep on her belly. Oh, here you go.
Are you ready? What trait are you afraid you inherited from your parents?
Oh, we knew they were gonna put that one.
Chase's turn to start. Or still no, should we switch it?
I'll plead the fifth.
We'll go
Trait?
oldest, youngest on
Okay.
this one.
What trait are you afraid you inherited from your?
I am going to say, and it was worse when I was younger, but I've grown up now. And this is gonna go counter to what we were kind of just talking about, but I inherited our father's temper, and he has tempered his temper over the last decade, 2 decades.
Yeah.
But back then, our boy had a temper. And
Wait,
I had a temper. I think we all had tempers.
Yeah,
It'd be
for
awesome
sure.
to have
Tempers
him
is
on and
one that we...
pick his brain about that because I'd love to know.
I think just as you get older, your temper slowly... Oh, it's your turn now. Your
My
trait.
turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I use temper.
Okay.
This is so hard.
I know these are ringers, and I'm trying to like really be.
They'll love you forever. They're your parents.
I would say,
Okay, you can go
yeah, I'll go.
because I have nothing right now, but I'm thinking about it.
Okay,
If you have
go.
something,
Okay.
fire away.
To be honest, I see it every week when we're late to church. I won't say it's
Punctuation.
100%.
Well, let's just say Bishop's already at church.
Yeah, Bishop's already at church.
So it's not
It's
Bishop.
not from dad.
Did you say punctuation?
I
No.
did.
Not punctuality.
Oh. No, I said punctuality.
punctuality.
He said punctuality.
Run it back.
Punctuation. Punctuation. Punctuation.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Guys, it's like 3 in the morning right now.
10:40. Okay, anyway, go quick.
Yeah. So just I'm pretty bad on timing or just like being on time to things. Yeah, just time management in general. So
Quinn goes, I can get ready in 10 minutes, not knowing that mom has a whole list of things he has to do before they leave.
You,
And-
you have
It ain't
one?
my turn.
Yeah, it is still
Chase,
my
we're going
turn.
back to Chase.
I just have no idea. This is such a hard question.
I really think I didn't inherit any of their bad qualities. I'm just kidding.
You are the brain of the
Kaylee, what is the
Megazord.
bad thing that I do? What have I
No,
inherited
no,
from
if,
my
if, if
family?
I were to ask Rachel this, it's not a trait, but Rachel would say I get. You guys ever seen Benchwarmers? Sammy spray, whatever.
Sammy Sprinkles.
Sammy
Sprinkler.
Sammy
yeah.
Sprinkler.
I get that from mom, but that's not a trait. That's not a trait.
I mean, it's a physical trait.
Yeah.
'Cause I do
I
the same
spit
thing.
when I talk.
Mariah gets so disgusted because I gleek a lot. Because I have this stupid permanent retainer.
So do I.
So we'll be sitting there for a sacrament meeting and I'm yawning. And she just
I
goes,
gleek all
she
the
just
time.
goes, ew. I'm like,
I
what?
he- I
and I
hear-
look down and my whole tie's covered in spit.
Ew.
Okay, I got it. Got it.
Go.
Shoot.
So recently, Dad sent us a message to us boys about
You
how
wanna open your eyes?
Sorry. I'm trying to concentrate because I have this thought and it just needs to be
Sorry.
articulate. Anyways,
You keep your eyes closed.
Dad sent us boys a message saying, "I'm sorry I may have miscommunicated or misled you boys in how we should be treating mom, right? And he said something along the lines of, I often discredit things that she says or make fun of or laugh or mock. And I think something that I do frequently to my daughters, to my wife, to people I care about is make fun of them.
She said, yeah.
And even sometimes in situations that I completely misread as being serious and I think they're not as serious, I'll kind of take them lightly. And
read the room.
Yeah. So sometimes I feel like I feel like I've inherited that from dad, and but I think the good thing behind that, I think there's power in kind of like taking situations lightly,
Levity.
but also there's that line where some people's feelings are really tied to situations and can be heavily impacted by whether or not I take them seriously or if it's just a joking matter to me. So yeah, that's my response.
I do the same.
Yeah, we're going to struggle.
I'm going to get in trouble
with our daughters because dad would do that to us.
Yeah.
And it's just like we finished with the football game and he says, do you guys want to go play powder puff? Like, what are you guys doing? If you guys want to stop playing football,
he lines you
stop.
up in the front yard and says,
yeah,
hit me.
Yeah. And so I feel like we're not going to be able to do that with our daughters, unfortunately. But sometimes Jane will just like, you saw when you were setting this up, she was running back and forth. And back. Sometimes she'll just absolutely eat crap, and I'll just start laughing. Most of the time, she'll stand up and start laughing with me.
That's usually, I think, if I ask if they're okay, then they start crying.
Yeah.
If I laugh, they think it's a joke too.
So that's my response: laughing at people's pain. Do you have a response yet?
He said he gleeks.
Oh yeah, the gleeks. Okay, gleeker.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Do you have another one?
Go for it.
No. I really couldn't think of one. Everything you guys said, I would obviously be afraid if I inherited from it. Sometimes I thought a temper, but then I realized, like, I kind of wish I had a temper because sometimes I really don't.
You ever seen Kenya mad?
She saw me mad the other day.
Are you asking me?
I feel like you have the most proximity to Kenya in the sense.
Yeah.
To Kenya.
I thought you were talking to Rachel.
I mean, have you?
No, I've seen Kenny mad.
Mad.
I don't know if I've ever gotten like
Nah.
mad.
I feel like I've never seen you really that mad.
I can't really think of a time.
Actually,
either.
Then maybe that's the trait I inherited because I don't think I've ever. Mom,
I can see that.
I don't
can see
know
where
if
you're
I've
going
ever
with
seen
that.
mom like mad. She has such a soft side to her, so maybe that's why.
I think every time mom's been mad, we hear about it from dad, not from mom.
That's true.
Because mom will go back and dad will see that she's mad, and then tell us that she's mad.
Do we want to do another one?
Let's do a lightning one. Do you guys have one more?
You have a quick one?
we just need one.
Quick one.
Pick one. If we go through it fast, then we'll do one more. But we have like a few minutes left.
Yeah.
Which celebrity do you think you look alike?
Oh, Chase looks like Bradley Cooper.
What? I mean, I'm flattered,
No.
but
Let's
you know
throwback
what
to
I'm
our
gonna
first episode.
forget his name every single time.
I feel like I've gone through this question a million times with friends, and I cannot.
I
find
can't.
anyone.
Uncle Adam thinks I look like you, Darvish. That's the only person. I remember.
Yeah, I
People-
think that
People that look like
when
us
your
don't
face
get
is shaved
I look
and
like you, Darvish.
like in high school a little bit skinnier right here, you look like you, Darvish.
Said
What's his
celebrity.
name? Yeah. Michael Pena.
Yeah, Michael Pena. Yeah.
No way.
You look like Michael Pena.
Yeah, he
I can
does
see
a little
that.
bit. I see
He
that.
does kind of look.
Does that look like me?
It was the
I think I actually like him in every single
He's
thing. that
good. I
doing.
do like him.
Yes.
He
Michael
is what
Pena.
John Leguizamo thinks he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is who John Leguizamo wants to be.
Thank you.
She said your forehead's a little smaller.
My hairline
Chase."
is receding, so my forehead's getting there. Okay, Quinn, go.
No, I was saying I don't feel like anyone that looks
You
like me
look
gets-
like
I don't have anyone.
what's the last Dark Knight movie? The guy who's supposed to become Robin.
Oh,
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Think so?
Okay, you guys keep going. I don't know who that is. Let me look it up.
We don't have one for
I'm
Kenyon.
honest when I'm saying this. Like, I don't think there's ever been.
You are one of one.
No,
Like,
there
you guys
is.
say
There
King
is.
Julian a lot.
King Julian.
That's a pretty big celebrity.
We gotta show him
pretty
King
big
Julian.
celebrity.
Some people might not know who King Julian
I'll
is.
put it up in post.
Okay.
You said
Who's that? Michael B. Jordan?
Goodness. Not Michael B. Jordan.
So what she meant to say is, this is who she wish I look like. She wish
Projecting.
I looked like that.
I don't know, Quinn.
I don't look
Uncle
like
Adam
anyone.
and Kenyon think I look like a baseball player named Yu Darvish.
Oh yes,
No, in high school, he looks exactly like you, Darvish.
Yeah.
It's weird.
you
I
Darvish.
don't look like any celebrities.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
I don't have anyone. If you guys know anyone, I look like someone,
Yeah.
then yeah. That's it.
In the comments, who do we look like? Celebrity lookalikes.
Someone also thought I looked like Mark Ruffalo,
A little bit.
but as the Hulk between the Hulk.
Okay,
and
question coming.
Dr.
Question
Banner.
coming.
Like the guy, you know, in the
Question coming.
What was the last thing that made you cry?
He's pointing at his wife.
No comment.
Dude, there was something.
Oh, I can kind of say that. I'll say that. That's an easy one. That kind of like that's a get out of jail free.
It's got to be quick. It's got to be. We're running out of time here.
Okay, so Jane and Molly were sick over the weekend and gave them blessings, and that was very emotional. It was like really cool. Yeah, just made me cry.
Kingston?
I just cried during a movie, but I can't remember what.
Toy Story 3?
It actually was.
Yeah, that movie's a banger.
Because I hadn't really seen it, and we watched it.
I've never
at the
seen
house
that.
the other day.
It's the
Toy
part.
Story?
Bro,
Actually,
the part,
most
the
people
end,
say that's where you're wrong. Most people say,
That's real.
the fire.
"Oh, dude,
That's
the
why I
fire,
look at it as
bro."
the end. The rest of the movie is kind of just like
When he's taking the
they're
toys
wrapping
and giving it
up.
to someone else, everyone's like, "Oh, that made me cry." I was
No,
like,
that didn't
you
make me
guys are
cry.
soft.
The
Give
fire,
up your
bro.
toys.
When they all realize that they're gonna die, bro.
Oh,
they're
dude, and they start
linking
holding hands.
and then
and
it's
then-
like they've accepted that they're
Oh,
about
dude,
to
that
die.
part just.
You're just
okay.
like,
What's the last thing that made you cry?
I really don't know.
Do you know? Can you think off the bat?
Nah.
What, you? Probably a conversation with you at some point.
I cried last night when my daughter wouldn't go to sleep next to me, and I wanted to go to sleep, and she wouldn't go to sleep. I started crying a little bit. She just kept asking questions.
And then she goes, "Daddy, why are you crying?"
Exactly. She just kept asking me questions. I was like, I'm coming in here. We're going to sleep, okay? Okay. Daddy, what are we doing tomorrow? I'm like, oh, my gosh. Daddy, in the morning, can I have a banana for breakfast? I'm like, go to sleep. I was so mad.
Rachel, do you know the last time I cried? No, Rachel and I have some pretty in-depth conversations, and sometimes I get emotional because she shows zero emotion. So I'm like, there has to be some emotion shown here. Yeah, literally.
All right. Well, that was. We love.
Did we
Spill
get
the Tea.
quiz?
I'm good.
Now all I can picture is pitch black, Kitty and Rachel's room having a conversation. I share. And Rachel goes, "Are you crying?"
It's so true, dude. It's so true.
That's all I can picture now.
I think I know.
Or like, you know when you have a serious conversation, you're like looking off into the distance, and I'm like looking down crying, and Rachel's like, when I was just, she goes,
Like,
anyway.
not my man's. Okay.
right.
That was
you.
it?
When you-
let us know if you like that segment.
You got off free there. Next time you're not.
All right.
crying.
not
Okay,
gonna be so
thanks
loud.
guys.
Next time, no skips.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Like, subscribe.
Ask us some tea. We'll spill it.
Ask us some tea. Pour us some tea. We'll spill
we'll
it.
spill
I
it.
think that's how it goes.
Peace out.
Bye.